And with us, as usual, in our CBS boxing coverage, Gil Clancy. And Gil, in Hearns' last fight against a former fighter of yours, the veteran Harold Weston, he stopped him in the 6th round, but he was questioned a little bit about his stamina. Tonight, he's got Bruce Curry, a
well-fortunate ending, but Bruce Curry's going to be his toughest test. He went 10 rounds with Wilfredo Benitez, had him on the deck 3 times, and Benitez is a world champion. I look for a lot of excitement right from the opening bell.
One thing is for sure, the hometown crowd is obviously behind Hearns. We'll have the first round action in a moment. Round 1. Thomas Hearns in the white trunks, Bruce Curry. On the left of your screen, and throwing the first punch of the fight. It is scheduled for 12. Curry weighed in at 146, Hearns at 145. He stands 6'1", Curry is 5'9". The referee is Arthur Mercanti from New York. The judges are Ken Offit and Rosemary Grable from the state of Michigan, where the commissioner is former middleweight Chuck Davies.
Timnick, they might out throwing bombs. Anything can happen. Keep your eye on this first round. It's a big key round in the fight.
The 10-point must system in effect. Loser of a round gets 9 points or less. There can be a 5-5 even round. 8-ounce gloves and 18-foot ring. Mandatory 8 count in effect. Counting for knockdowns continues after the bell, except the final round, and the 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Curry on the attack. 2 big punchers. Hearns 19-0 with 18 knockouts. Bruce Curry 20-4 with 11 knockouts to his credit. Hearns scoring with that left jab. And that is a very dangerous punch because of all that reach he has. He is a bomber. Only one man has gone the distance with him, Alfonso Heyman. He scores with a left jab again.
That has to be Curry's fight. He has to get inside that jab and start countering with left hooks. And he's got a big one. There it is.
Bruce Curry fought a war with Monroe Brooks. Some boxing observers think that maybe that took a lot out of him. What do you think, Dick? Gil?
Well, he's had some good fights since then, Tim. I think he's all right.
Dick Stockton on my mind down there in San Juan, where tomorrow CBS's coverage of the Pan Am Games begins with the opening ceremony. Good right hand from Hearns scoring. That straightened up Curry. A minute remaining, round 1. Curry staggered with a left hook and a right.
Curry has that right hand protecting his chin now. It's a very unorthodox stance. It looks like Ken Norton.
He's taken 2 good shots right at that area where he has the glove protecting himself. Hearns stalking, flat-footed now. Thomas Hearns' 3rd national network appearance here on the CBS Sports Spectacular.
Curry's in a bit of trouble. His knees wobbled after that 1-2.
We've seen Hearns take 2 men out, Clyde Gray and Segundo Murillo, en route to his 19 victories without a loss. Final seconds of round 1. Your screen is Bruce Curry from Los Angeles. In the white trunks, Thomas Hearns from Detroit. Former national AAU and Golden Gloves champion, currently ranked number 4 in the world in the welterweight division by both the WBA and the WBC. Curry ranked number 15 in the world by the WBC and is currently the super lightweight champion at 140 pounds of the North American Boxing Federation. He's a good one. Won a decision his last time out against Clinton McKenzie in Las Vegas.
He isn't going to win any decision tonight, Tim. The only way he can win this fight's by a knockout. I can tell you that right now in the 2nd round. Hearns is a little too big. He's got that good left hand.
The last fight for Thomas Hearns was in May in Las Vegas. Technical knockout over Harold Weston in round number 6. He's had 6 fights in his last 6 months. Managed by Emmanuel Stewart and also trained by Stewart. Curry handled by Jesse Reed. 2nd round action from the Olympia in Detroit. About 12,000 on hand here, and they are almost to a person Thomas Hearns fans. Tim Ryan with Gil Clancy ringside.
You know, Curry is the shorter man, and I think his strategy should be to even make himself shorter. He's got to bend, get underneath those punches of Hearns. He stands a little too straight, and he doesn't move his head enough.
Halfway through round 2, Curry stands at 5'9", Hearns at 6'1", a big advantage over most of the welterweights in the division. All of them, in fact. And Hearns a little showboating there as Curry grazed him with the right hand. Hearns indicating to his fans he wasn't hurt by it.
Well, he better not showboat too much with Curry, because Curry can get you out of there with one punch. He can punch that hard. He better just concentrate on what he's doing and do his job.
Curry with victories over Rafael Rodriguez, Rudy Barrow, Monroe Brooks, Wade Hinnant, some pretty tough guys. There's that good jab of Hearns, so poised, just 20 years of age.
Just throw a good hook off the jab, too. That's the classic move.
Bruce Curry, 23, born in Texas, lives in Los Angeles. Hearns, Detroit, born and bred. 30 seconds remaining, round 2, scheduled for 12 rounds. Another jab scoring from Hearns. A warning from Arthur Mercante.
Hometown folks didn't like that, but it was the right move on McCanty's part. You can't push a fighter around.
Final seconds, round 2. Round number 3 from Olympia Stadium in Detroit, here on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Thomas Hearns on the right of your screen in white. Bruce Curry in the purple velvet trunks on the left. Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy ringside. Remember, tomorrow Pan Am Games coverage begins here on CBS. Gil and I'll be down there to cover the boxing events for you.
Between mouths, Jesse Reed, Curry's manager, told him to get inside and work the body. That's good advice, but how do you get in there with this big, long left hand of Hearns?
Round number 3. Curry scoring with a combination of the body. The top of your screen.
You know, these are welterweights, and neither fighter is moving. They're both planting their feet, and they're fencing. They're all bombs. Every punch is a bomb.
Hearns caught Curry coming in, and Hearns appears to be bleeding slightly by the left eye. Up high on the left corner of the eye. It may have come when they bumped heads. Take a closer look at that as he comes around. There is blood now at the corner of the left eye of Thomas Hearns.
Yeah, Hearns has a cut over the left eye, and it could prove to be dangerous if this fight goes much further.
Halfway through round number 3. Good right hand from Hearns. Curry ducked away, just reducing the full impact, but he took the shot nonetheless. Grazing Curry, and then he misses with his counter punches.
Tim, with the style that Curry has, you got to feint that jab and hook and cross, and that's just what Hearns did.
Good right hand, staggered Curry. Hearns on the attack in round 2. He's got Curry in trouble. Curry bobbing and weaving well, but down he goes from the left hand. A left hand sent Curry to the canvas. He was partially off balance when he fell, Gil.
You know, that's one of the few times I've seen a fighter punching while he was falling. Curry was still trying to fight while he was falling down. There's a kid with heart.
Hearns missed with a big right hand there that could have finished him. Curry staggering again, takes a short right. That right hand goes straight to the chin. Down he goes.
It's over. He hit him with some right hand. Right on the butt.
A knockout victory here for Thomas Hearns in round number 3. Curry trying to get up. He's not going to make it. Arthur Mercante calls it a knockout. A third-round knockout for Thomas Hearns. His 20th victory without defeat as a professional. His 19th knockout. And the hometown crowd here in Detroit on their feet with another standing ovation. Hearns has received so many of those here He suffered a cut over his left eye, and that seemed to really bring him alive here in round 3. Gilly was too much for Bruce Curry.
Well, that's a sign of a winner. He knew he was cut. He knew he had to get the job done, and he went out and he did it, and in good style.
Another knockout victory for 4th-rated Thomas Hearns as he continues his pursuit of the welterweight championship. Now let's take a look at the first knockdown. Hearns on the attack. It'll be a left hand right there.
Curry was punching as he was falling.
We'll be back to talk to the winner in just a moment. Seems to be routine. A little bit of concern, I imagine, when you got that cut. How did it happen?
Well, we were just in close. We both were shooting shots at the time, and we were both in close together, and we both were moving our heads at the same time. So we made contact in there in the clinches, and it ends up I come out with the cut.
When you got the cut, did you get concerned? Did that seem to bring you alive? You really went after it?
Well, about 5 seconds afterwards, I kind of got concerned because I felt the blood running down my face. So I know it was just do or die. So I had to just do it.
How do you compare Curry against your other opponents?
Well, I think Curry is he is one of the best that I fought. I feel that Howard Weston still gave me the toughest fight yet.
Who do you want next?
It don't make a difference to anybody. Whoever I can, but I'd rather have the champion.
All right, I think we've got your knockout punch. Let's take a look at it here, and perhaps you can describe what happened. The first one sent him down with a left hand. He staggered into the ropes, was a little off balance at the time, but when he came back up, you knew you had him, didn't you?
Yeah, I caught him with the shot around the kidney. And from the shot to the kidney, I went straight up, right straight up under the chin, and that's what took him out.
Well, you can throw him from all angles, Thomas Hearns. Another sensational knockout victory. I know welterweight fans are looking forward to you in a title match. Would you have a preference between Benitez or Cuevas?
Well, I would rather fight Benitez.
The most known.
Yes. He's a known guy. I'd rather he's the most known guy in the boxing now since he do have the title.
Okay, well, congratulations to you, Thomas Hearns. Another